it's a thrill to be back here. You know, it feels like we've come full circle on the movie. We can certainly hint at kicking off Phase 5 and introducing Kang the Conqueror, right? Who is an all-time great villain from the Marvel Comics realm. And this is his introduction into the MCU. So Ant-Man and the Wasp have their work cut out for them in this movie. As a kid, I grew up reading those comics. So I had my own self-imposed pressure. I wanted to get it right. Jonathan was the only person I ever thought of for this role. I mean, he's just the guy to do it. Yeah, I think that's always been part of all the Ant-Man movies, this being the third one. It's really finding that mixture of comedy, but also action and big stakes. And for Ant-Man and Wasp, those stakes have never been bigger than in this movie. You hear them chanting Kang. They're already, they know. I want people to see this on the biggest screen imaginable. We shot large portions of the movie in IMAX format, so you want to see it big. I mean, we created the entire quantum realm for this movie, and we want audiences to go down into the quantum realm with our characters and see it on the biggest screen with the best sound they can find. Audiences are in for a very wild ride, and they're going to watch the family work out some of their family issues while having to take on this really, really formidable foe.
You forget about movie premieres. It's been a long time that I was thinking about going to a real movie premieres, and London does it up so nicely. So it's a treat to have my lovely bride here with me, this side of the pond. What could be better? We start off like calm enough, it's all okay. Everybody's at home and family. We have a new addition, Cassie, played by Catherine Newton, a wonderful young actress. Great. She's really great. And of course, Janet, who was away in the quantum realm for 30 years, has just recently come back. So I guess we are sort of rediscovering our marriage, which is now maybe 40 years old, but only spent 10 years together. It's just amazing. I mean, this is, I really think they outdid themselves in all the visual effects. And I love the family aspect. It really is like, of all the kind of Marvel films, I think of this as a real kind of for kids too, as well as the parents. Well, yeah, especially if you have the magic of being in a place like an IMAX theater, like we're in tonight, you really understand what the difference is between. And this is why, they're becoming tentpole pictures, but they are so important.
I loved it, and this is the third outing. And I guess it's, I just love the dynamic. I love the craziness. This quantum realm they go to is psychedelic in its way. It's a lot of fun. And Pym is still running strong. I don't know, he's still going strong after all these years.
It feels so amazing to finally show the film to British audiences. We shot the film in London. I love London. It's one of my favorite cities, and I just hope that it's up to your standards. This movie's about a dad and a daughter reconnecting, and Cassie's a brand new person. They've been apart from each other, and now they're back together again, so let's just see if she can make him proud. She secretly wants to be like him. The highlight for me was working with Paul Rudd every day. I love Paul Rudd. He made me laugh so much. If I had to make up a name for my character, Cassie Lang, I'd probably call her Giant Girl. I really like that one. Audiences can expect a really big movie with a lot of stuff going on.
How excited am I about bringing our film to British fans? Very excited. We made it just 45 minutes down the road at Pinewood. So it's very exciting. It feels like we're making it again, and we're sharing it with the culture and with the people who helped us do it. So it's very exciting. How do you approach this character, Kang? Little by little. I mean, I think that's the cool part about it. It's just you just keep climbing, you keep building, and it just doesn't end. So when it's wrapped, you realize, oh, we've made something gigantic. So it's very exciting. I'm still recovering. Yeah. Highlights of making the movie for me. Just making the movie. The whole thing is a huge highlight. After Loki, and now this is the MCU proper, cinematic universe. We're on the big screen. Yeah, the whole thing has been a highlight. Well, I think you got to see this one in cinemas because it's on that level. We've made a film that's full of big emotion, big action, big villainy, big heroism. It's all there, So 1-to-1, you've got to see it in the big screen. You must.
She's a wildly different woman right now in the beginning of Quantumania than she was back at the beginning of Ant-Man. It's big, it's epic, it's exciting, it's gonna set off the Phase 5 for the Marvel MCU, but it's still also funny and quirky and bizarre and wacky and sweet the way the traditional Ant-Man films are, so you're gonna get the best of both worlds. The Quantumania has landscapes that are just phenomenal and visual effects that we haven't seen in any Marvel film yet, and I think they're worth seeing on a very big screen.
Very excited. It's great to be here. It's always such an amazing thing to come out to one of these premieres and see just how passionate the fan base is for Marvel, and you kind of can't help but get caught up in the pandemonium. Well, I think that audiences are going to be kind of swept up in the whole quantum realm of it all. It looks insane. It looks like a whole other world you've never seen before. And the threats are even bigger because we introduced Kang the Conqueror, who is a guy you don't really want to mess with. I think people should see it on the big screen because the look of this, you really want to be completely engulfed by this strange world. And I think if you see it on a big screen, it's going to be a very different experience. There's some new things that Ant-Man has to, kind of discovers in this movie, and new things I got to do. I got to play many different versions of myself in this one, which was kind of unique. And then it's pretty physical. There's some real punches being thrown and taken.